IIM Nagpur was established in the year 2015, along with IIM Amritsar, Vizag, Sambalpur, Bodh Gaya and Sirmaur. These IIMs comes under the cluster of baby IIMs and are the latest addition to the IIM family. In this video, we are going to talk about the eligibility and selection criteria of IIM Nagpur, the fee structure and the placements. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let's now talk about the eligibility and the selection procedure. The selection process is divided into 3 stages. Let's look at stage 1. In this table, we look at the minimum percentiles one has to bring in order to be eligible for stage 2. As can be seen, for a general category student, one has to bring a minimum of 72 percentile in VARC, LRDI and quantitative aptitude and an overall minimum percentile of 90 in order to be eligible for stage 2. You can check the minimum percentile required for various sections and overall as per your different categories. Now one thing that must be kept in mind that just having this percentile doesn't guarantee a VAT PI call. It just means that you are eligible for stage 2. Now let's have a look at stage 2. Remember, stage 2 is the tricky part, so understand it well. The stage 2 is divided into 3 sections. 1 is the past academic performance, also known as PAP. 2. Work experience marks. 3. Diversity marks. Let's have a look at the past academic performance marks and see how it is being calculated. As you can see, the formula for calculating PAP is equals to 25% of A plus 35% of B plus 40% of C. So now what is A, B and C? A is the rating score of a candidate in his class 10th. For example, if you have received 78% in class 10th, the value of A would be 5, as 78 falls between 70 and 80 and its respective rating score is 5. In this way, one can calculate the value of all A, B and C and thus calculate his PAP score. Let's now have a look at the work experience. One can easily calculate the marks he will get from the table that is provided below. Now X in the table is the number of months a person has worked in a company. After work experience comes in diversity marks. Diversity is divided into 2 types, that is gender diversity and academic diversity. Gender diversity is like that male candidates get 0 marks, whereas female and transgender candidates get 5 marks. Academic diversity is like that engineering students do not get any marks, but non-engineering students get 5 marks extra. After this, the composite score is calculated. So what is the composite score? The composite score is a sum of 35% of CAT score, 35% of PAP, 20% of work experience and 1% of LRDI. And based upon the composite score, the candidates or the eligible candidates are given a call for the personal interview and written ability test. So after getting a call, let's look at what stage 3 follows. So as I mentioned before, that based on the composite score, a candidate gets a call for PI-WAT. After giving his PI and WAT, a final score is calculated. The final score comprises of 35% of the PI score, 5% of WAT score, 20% of the CAT score, 20% of PAP and 20% WorkX. And based upon this final score, the candidates are shortlisted and as per the shortlist, admissions are provided. So that was the selection procedure of IIM Nagpur. After the selection procedure, let's now look at the fee structure. The above table is the fee structure for academic year 1 and the table below is the fee structure for academic year 2. As most of the IIMs have trimester or trisemesters, IIM Nagpur also has trimesters. That depicts that you have to pay your fees per year in an installment of 3. The total fees of the IIM Nagpur course or the IIM Nagpur MBA course is 12 lakh rupees. So that was an insight of the fee structure. Let's now look at the summer placements. As you can see, the highest stipend was of around 2.5 lakhs, whereas the average stipend was 54.75 thousand rupees. The top 10% students got an average stipend of 1.59 lakh rupees. Top 25% students got an average stipend of 1.13 lakh rupees, and the top 50% student got a stipend of 83.25 thousand rupees. If we look at which sectors the summer placement took place majorly, we can easily see that it was dominated by marketing, which was 42%, and followed by sales, which was 20%. Now most of the colleges takes marketing and sales into account togetherly. So if we look at the amount of percentage of students who were placed in marketing and sales, that is a total of 62%. Thus we can easily say that IIM Nagpur's summer placement is mostly based on marketing and sales. So if you are a student who wants to go into this domain, IIM Nagpur is a very good choice for him. After the summer placements, let's have a look at the final placements. So here is the table that shows us an insight of the final placements. The highest stipend was 20 lakh rupees per annum. The average was around 12.35, and the median salary was 12 lakh rupees per annum. Now if you look at some key statistics, like what did the good students get? Like top 10% students had an average salary of 17.48 lakh rupees, whereas the top 25% student had an average salary of 15.45 lakh rupees, and the top 50 was around 14.03 rupees. So if you look at the ROI is like the median package is around 12 lakhs and the fees is around 12 lakhs. So the ROI is 1, which is a pretty good ROI compared to various other B schools. And above that you get an IIM tag. Thus I would say that if you have a slightly bad CAT percentile and you are not getting calls from the old B schools and even the new ones, and you are getting selected for IIM Nagpur, still I would say that IIM Nagpur is a pretty decent choice. So that's all for today. Hope you found the information provided to be valuable. If so, then please like the video. It takes a lot of effort to make such videos. For any other queries, write in the comment section below. And for more such future videos, please subscribe to our channel. The Geek signing out. Peace.